Hello, this is Big Boss Rescue Chief of Humane Emergency Animal Rescue. Welcome to our series, Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze the good, the bad, and the ugly of animal rescues throughout the world.
Postmortem number 16. Here we have a horse that's stuck in a mud pit. This is one of the classic type of incidents that we train for, because it's a frequent thing that horses find themselves in when we're training for large animal technical emergency rescue. And this is just a classic case here. Um, I don't know if these people haven't been through the class or don't have the equipment or whatever. We're going to watch them. This video is a little bit long, so I might fast forward through some of it. It's over 10 minutes. What we would do with this is probably, there's a couple of options. Its front legs are up, and it looks like even though the ground is soft where the old guy's standing here, it might be firm enough that that horse can walk out of that section. It's just down in here bogged down. I'm just going to say, this around the rump thing, it just doesn't work very good. That's why we don't do it. Because trying to pull up there, this part here is shaped, it's rounded like this. So the horse is trying to lunge up, but this just isn't very good. And as we watch this video, you'll see that it's pretty ineffective. All right, so let's see. My first try on this here, one, we want to get a lead on the horse. This is supposed to be a wild horse the way I understand it. So I'm not going to do a lead on it. I'm only going to do a forward assist sling where we run the sling around this, both lateral sides of the horse here, and then up through, we take both ends of the sling and run them up through the front legs, between the front legs there, and then pull in that direction. However, at the same time, we have to consider the amount of suction that's on those rear legs. So you're going to have to get something to help release that suction, or you could injure the animal. And remember, we're trying to do no harm. So releasing that suction is going to be essential. We would use what's called a mud lance, and that's used to inject either air, compressed air, or water down in there. I prefer to use water. Water lubricates water really well, and it stays in the space longer. In my opinion, it stays in the space longer that it created, much longer than the air does. But both can be effective. And so the mud lances, plural, would be down in here beside the legs if we had multiple units to try and release the suction on that. And then here's the only thing I think that they could do better with this strap. Instead of pulling laterally like this, like they're doing here, they could take those straps and run them right up to the front legs. Now, what we don't know is what is back here, like what's in this direction over here. Maybe they can't access that. Well, we really don't know. However, we're still better off either going through the front legs or then using a spreader bar. If we're going to go sideways on this, let's say, we want to have, I might pause this for a second. We're going to have a strap going here that goes under. We're going to do a basket. So we're going to go under, up, and up, have the ends are coming up here at the thoracic area, down here in the abdominal area, right in front of the rear legs. We're going to go up again with a basket, and then we're going to connect to a spreader bar, and then pull sideways with that spreader bar, keeping in mind we're always going to be trying to release the suction on those legs. And if you meet a lot of resistance, there is the weight of the horse, but if you're getting resistance and there's no movement, you got to make sure you're breaking the suction. You don't want to injure this animal here. So I'll let this keep playing out. I'm going to go ahead. I'm probably going to go ahead and skip some of these, because you can see they're applying tension. Clear communications is essential when you're doing a rescue of this nature. So we don't use words like whoa, no. Like if you want to say stop, you don't say whoa or ho or whatever slang that you're used to using. If you need to say stop, if you need something to stop, then you say stop. If you need something to pull tension, then it's apply tension. There's not, go. All this slang stuff make very clear communication, and there should be only one person giving the commands to do whatever direction that they need to be doing here. And then, did you see that? The horse, no matter what kind of predicament a horse is, you plop some grass or some nice alfalfa or something down there in front of them, and they're like, oh, food. I could be eating right now. All right, so other thing is there's a thing called the Nicopolis needle, and you can make one out of EMT conduit pipe. And it's just sort of a U-shaped pipe that's got couplings on the end, so that when you want to run a sling under this abdominal area here, you can use that Nicopolis needle to thread that sling through there. It's easier said than done, I assure you. You could go to our large animal technical rescue video that we made during a training event and watch the process without any assistance from a mud lance to move that. And it's very, very difficult. So you want to have the, look at that. Isn't that great? So it's in a predicament, and it's like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and munch down. I might as well take a lunch break here. So I wasn't paying attention, and I can't tell where this sling is, where this sling is coming from. I think they've got it around the rump sling. Instead of just coming around here and doing a forward sling assist, they're pulling here. It seems to be working. But see, the leg's not moving here. That leg, you can see that this leg wants to stay in position here. They really do need these mud lances to help get them out of this situation. And then I would say, unless the horse is exhausted and hypothermic, as soon as it feels a release, it probably will help and assist in the rescue. But there's one thing for sure that you can count on when you're doing this. You're going to need a shower when you get home, and you're going to have to be washing your clothes probably multiple times to get all of the mud out. Well, there's one thing for sure. It's not for lack of trying. They're trying different stuff. I think that this rescue would have went very quickly had they had the right training. They've got enough gear here with these straps that they could have pulled this rescue off had they just had some basic training on this type of event. I'm not sure what this sling here is. I think that's part of that blue sling that's wrapped around here like this. Yeah, see how that, yeah, okay, so the horse feels movement. It's trying to get up, but see how that leg is in there. Get out of the way. These legs are down in there. And it's still eating. It's still eating. We'll go ahead and let this rescue play out. I have pretty much kind of made the comment on what the possibilities are, just some of the possibilities that we would try. Those would be the main things that I might try first to get him out of there. And then you could see this leg here, this rear right leg was still kind of stuck down in there. Now what I'm surprised at is that it didn't immediately try to get up. That surprises me. Um, and the other thing is if it's actually a wild horse, you want to try to have the rigging so that it can be immediately disconnected, or if it starts to walk off, it will walk out of the rigging. Uh, yeah. Hey, they did it. It's time for a smoke break, a coffee break, whatever. Definitely time to go sit down in front of the fire because it looks cold out there. And that horse is actually, is that horse injured? It's like something's wrong with. It looks like something's going on with it. It's having a hard time there. Maybe it's the ground. It could be the ground there. I'm not sure. If anybody has an opinion on what's going on with that horse's walking, maybe it's just the soft terrain that they're walking in or something, put it down in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and bring this back just a little bit. The video is about to run out, so I got other stuff I've got to say. Look down on the lower part of the screen there. You'll see an email address. If you have a post-mortem suggestion, send it to that address. And then if you just want to contact us, go to our website. There's a contacts page there. Because if you try to email something, a question or something to us over at the email list the email that's on the bottom of the screen, we might not check that for weeks to a month or so because we just come check it. This is a video suggestion only address. Go over to our contacts page and ask us whatever over there, and then go to our homepage, sign up for notifications for our blog. It might be news from the organization and updates. It could be a video announcement which comes out every week. We have videos. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we have a video coming out every week, and then whatever I forgot. Go to our website, sign up for those blog posts, and you'll find out what it's about. Don't worry about getting spammed for donation requests or adoption notifications. We don't do that, or other organizations do that. You can go over there and let them do it. We would appreciate a donation. Go to our donations page, check out our wish list. Maybe you can help us out with something there. There's also merchandise. And then another thing that really is helpful, like the video, share it on your social media, encourage other people to do the same thing. That way we can increase our views and our likes. That will help build our YouTube channel into an income stream for our nonprofit. Okay? I know you love animals. You want to help out. So please do that for us. Thanks for watching in this video. We will see you in the next video. This is Big Boss saying goodbye.